Alright, we're going to be putting in some food plots today. We got a little bit of rain in the forecast. Matter of fact, not Monday. We're going to dove hunt Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, which Saturday is opening day of deer season here in North Carolina. But we got rain all those days. So we got a chance of rain. We got a disced up field, but we ain't got no seed in it. So I disced this up about 2 weeks ago. And before that, about a week and a half, 2 weeks, I sprayed glyphosate, a generic 41% Roundup. And I'm very surprised. There's virtually no, there's a little bit, you know, here and there, but other than that, there's no weeds coming back up. So this should be good. I got a bunch of fertilizer to throw to this stuff. This here is about 3/4 of an acre, this power line. And then this is about a 1/4 acre, little strip. So we got an acre here we're gonna be planting. Like I said, you got some fertilizer to throw to it. A little bit of grass competition right there, but we can get that out with a disc. There's the box stand, tractor and the disc. We're gonna make a day out of it. It's a cool day. Woke up, it was 60 degrees, so feels good. We're gonna get this disc back up. I'm gonna show you when I spread the fertilizer onto it, and then we're gonna coatal pack it down. We're gonna throw the seed on, we're gonna coatal pack that down, let the rain come in. The little seed I got, which I'll show you the seed here in a minute. You don't need to bury it, you don't need to disc it in, you don't need to drill it in. It kind of needs to be just on the top, on the surface of it, and just kind of press it in with a coatal packer. And after that water hits it, we'll take off. So we'll get with you when we get to the next step. All right, guys, as you can see, we got it all disced up again. We got the four-wheeler there with the fertilizer. We got that little spot disced in, and on the other side of this hill, about 400, 500 yards, there's another plot I got disced up. These are the seeds. This is it. This is Imperial Whitetail, no plow. Yes, it says no plow, and I have a prepared seed bed because this is a multi-purpose seed. You can, as it says right here, no till necessary. But the better the seed to soil contact it has, the better you'll be. You can take this in the logging road. There's a little logging road through there. You can take it in them pines and plant it. I mean, you'll have germination, you'll have seed, but this here is a perfect scenario for this. I've found, I've planted this 4 or 5 years in a row. This stuff is a magnet for deer. The only problem I have with it is the deer eat it too fast. I planted this last year with it, and in bow season, I have a bow stand right back here in the corner where these pines make like a little point. This food plot was in no plow, and I had to replant before rifle season because they absolutely wiped me out. There was nothing left. They ate all the turnips, the radishes, or whatever's all in it, which we'll see that here. They ate it all up, and there wasn't nothing left but a little bit of ryegrass. And that is what in it. There's clover, 2 different kinds of rape, the winter radish right here. That is something that Whitetail Institute actually genetically crosses and makes their own radish. This stuff here, and this is going on for both of these. This is Whitetail Institute wintergreens. We are both in time. This is North Carolina 15, and it actually goes for South Carolina too. 15 right here. We're not coastal and we're not mountain valley. We are in the Piedmont, September 1st to October 5th. We are at September 6th right now. We got 4 days of rain ahead of us, so this is the time to be planting. As for this is about the same. It's actually August 15th through September 20th, so you actually plant this just a little bit sooner. But we're still in time for this also. There's a picture of the whitetail no plow. I want to see what's in this here. That is, what is the Whitetail Imperial Wintergreens. This is my first year planting this, and what I can take from it, it is a nitrogen user. It says 400 pounds of triple 17 per acre. So we are on a half acre because this little 3-pound bag here, it plants half acre. So we'll use half of that, which is 200 pounds, which I have on the four-wheeler. And we'll get to it. We got some soybeans here left over and some winter wheat. We'll just spread those in because I don't want to waste it. And we'll get to it. So y'all stay tuned. We got the Plow quarter pack. Looks kind of nice. We got it right there, nice. I just sprayed the seed on that side. I was going to show you what the seed looks like. That right there, it's pretty much what it is. It's the blue in there is a raincoat, is what they call it. It makes it to where when it rains, that rain will absorb into that coating and help the seed germinate. So it makes everything on you blue. Your clothes will be blue, and some of you will be blue. But if it helps the seed, I'm for it. So we got the quarter packer hooked back up. We got the fertilizer going. What I did was I spread fertilizer on it before I quarter packed it. That way it can incorporate it into soil. And what I'm gonna do is spread the seed, spread another bag of fertilizer on top of that, and quarter pack it all at the same time. And that should be good. I did spread the soybeans I had. I just spread them in before I quarter pack it too, because those do need to be a little bit deeper. Those small seeds right there, they don't need to be deep at all, if any. I mean, like I said, I quarter pack it, threw it on top, and I'm gonna quarter pack it into it again. That should be plenty for those small seeds. So we're gonna get this field spread. We're gonna quarter pack it again, and we're gonna move to the next one. And we'll see y'all there. As you can see, we got the quarter packer going. You see these little furrows? This thing's about beat up, as you can tell. But when it was new, it would leave deeper furrows. But as you can tell, it's doing a very good job. You see a piece of wheat, fertilizer, a little blue seed here and there. I've made 3 passes, but if you look over here, you see seeds everywhere. I mean, this thing does a very good job of incorporating the seed in the soil. And I mean, like I said, you see one here and there every now and then, but not nowhere as near as much over here. That'll keep it from getting ate by the birds. It'll lay dormant, I mean, right there in the soil until you get rain. There's nothing gonna move it. I barely see seeds at all. I just step right there and you can see where I push down, there's seeds all in there. But like I said, push it down in the soil. It's only at the most, I'd say 1/4 inch at the most in the ground. And those little seeds have no problem coming up through that. So we got just to quarter pack the rest of this field. We already done that little spot right here in front of the box stand, and then we're headed to the back. So it's getting hot. We're about through those, so hang tight. We're back at the second spot here. Over that power line there is the spot that we just come from. This is the spot we're gonna put in wintergreens, Whitetail Institute wintergreen. My stand is right there in that white oak. The power line, just to give you a reference, top of that power line there is right at 400 yards. It's 392. It's a little half-acre spot. Wasn't doing nothing with it. It was weeds forever, and it's just flat enough to where you can get a piece of equipment in here and disc up and till and get prepared to be a food plot. So why not, you know, put it in a food plot, something the deer can benefit from. It's hid pretty much. You got oaks here, creek here, oaks over here. All back behind me is a big cutover. This right here is a young cutover. The deers, I mean, they're just back and forth. When the does is running, you got deer all over this place crossing this power line. This is just a spot that they can stop. Usually there'll be a feeder right here. Then you have the food plot. Last year, I just took my climber just to see, and I jacked up in a tree down here on the creek bottom where them deer was crossing with my bow. I had bucks, does, fawns, everything was coming to this plot more than they were using that creek bottom down there. They were coming up here eating in bow season. And that was that no plow that I had in here last year. But I wanted to plant the wintergreens just to see what it do. Never planted it before, so we're gonna test it out. So y'all stay tuned. We're gonna get this. All right, guys, I'm on top of this hill, so it might be a little windy. I am filthy. I don't know if y'all can see. I mean, I'm black. But anyway, we got this right here planted, fertilized and quarter packed. If y'all can see up there on the hill, that is the other plot. That's the other food plot we done. That is the 1.5 acres, or right at an acre that we got planted up there. This here's about a half acre. We got 2 bags of 1717 on it. We have the winter greens by Whitetail Institute. We put a little bit of winter wheat and a little bit of no plow in it, so that should be a good plot. Tree stands right over there in that tree, and yeah, hopefully it'll come up good. Y'all stay tuned for the progress of the food plots. These are the 2 biggest plots on this tract of land, so y'all stay tuned to the growth, and we'll catch it in.